Hmm. Good evening, everyone. It is 9 p.m. here in Tokyo, Friday, September 2nd, 2022. I'm your host, Richard Pocky Kim. Welcome to Pocky Tanks for Your Entertainment, Episode 8. Back to the Shadowbringers. It's been a while since I've streamed. I apologize for the long absence. Things have been busy here at Shay Kim. But we are back, and we will start playing this. I'm going back to the MSQ because I want to know what's going on, and now that they've put in more storyline for Endwalker, and I'm even further behind now, so let's see here. News. Nothing really to report. I mean, everyone who watches this knows the news probably better than I do, honestly, so there's nothing really about that. But yeah, now that school has started again, and now that... Oh, excuse me. Oh, goodness gracious. Now that work-wise I'm back to normal on some things, we will be getting back to this. I have actually not played FF14 really in quite a while. Oops. Oh no, my cool little picture of me and sisters. So yeah, we'll get back to this. I'll try to get back to the weekly cadence at first, and then I'll see about trying to, again, add to that. But otherwise, we will, be getting, I will be getting back to my, hopefully Sunday streams as well, for other games. Let's see here. I think it's pretty much it for now. Anyone here who's new, who thought I would be a VTuber with that cute cat girl avatar, I'm sorry, that is unfortunately not the case, for a number of reasons. But, so you'll have to deal with this old man instead. Alright, let's get to it. Let's see where we are going next in our grand quest to save this world. I hope everyone can hear the game alright. You are returned, and unharmed, I see. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. That the death of a single Satan Eater should make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we had devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we waited these many centuries. And with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been a reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that had pervaded these woods. On behalf of the Vils, our forebears, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. Cute. I forgot about the salute. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Kitana Revel proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we had never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. Get off the chair, Christopher. You can turn it, yes. We but do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live here in these woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. Thumbs up, soldier. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbow shortly after you set out. If you would return to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect they will be glad of your company. More Screams, I guess. Thank you, Ahmed. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. There's a bunch of quests here that I'll eventually need to do, so yeah. As a way to level up my other classes. Alright, so where are we going now? You know what, I'm gonna fly, because I can fly now. And get some pieces of the map while I'm doing it. Because a flying bear is always kind of funny. Oxdalen Gap. More XP. And then go to the south real fast. Hope everyone's doing well tonight, or this morning I guess, for those of you back in the States. And having a good day for those of you in Europe. The Blind Forest of Ixmasha. I'm sure there's stuff down here we'll eventually need to come and get. Oh, huh, that was almost enough to level me up, that's funny. Alright, and now are we going up, or are we going down? I'm not 100% sure actually. Your mount can fly no higher. Okay, oops. You're literally hitting the ceiling. Alright. Ah, okay, here we go. Hello, Runar. Christopher. Yeah, it's kind of hard to deny things when all of a sudden the bright lake sky turns dark. So... The Warriors of Darkness.
命のための願いと知恵よ。
分かってるよ。でもそうだ、せめて一度くらいみんなをたたえて宴を。
You can move the stool closer to the desk, Christopher. Just don't. 1 second, folks. You can also watch it in here.
ルヌル、彼らは行くわ。次になすべきことをし。
It's time for us to move on to the next part of the
そ
plot.
して私もまた彼らと共に。それが魔女マトーヤの本当の役目なのだから。
He's so sad. Poor guy.
分かった。でもみんなへの感謝は決して忘れないよ。あの美しい闇に誓って。
Melee? Oh. That's new. What's that do? Increase the potency of Fast Blade to 200, Right Blade to 170, Royal Authority to 130, Holy Spirit to 280, and Atonement to 420. That feels like a lot. I've forgotten what my abilities do.
It has been a long time.
Yes, it has, Chris. Nani? What about notification, Christopher?
That's why you forgot to know what your abilities do.
We took a lot of time off, so I'll remember eventually. All right, Ishtala, what's next?
What?
Something is bothering Ishtala. Though it pains me to leave, it is time I return with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. For you, Ishtala, anything. Alright, this door. Yes, Ishtala, what is up? Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Raktika Falls, I fear they proved true, and so I must share them with you. From the first, when we met at Fort Gon, your Aethars appeared tainted, suffused with an overabundance of light not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I feared the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Hayden's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Urianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain, With every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray and inform me at once. You should hurry, before the others begin to worry. Once I have sorted my things here, I will join you. So, I'm turning into a possible time bomb. That's great. And by great, I mean, oh no, not again. Not in this game. It's just kind of a thing that happens in RPGs, Chris. All right. So I guess now we're going to go back to Bougie Land, I guess then. We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherball remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. And when the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. There's Ishtala. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm adjusting the screen to brightness a little bit here, folks. Make it a little easier for me to read. That works. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? I'll not deny that there's a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years I have lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going... lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going as far as to adopt Master Messiah's name as my own. But I but pray I did honor to it. That's a little awkward saying. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. Alright. And now... So, back home. I'm going to go ahead and spend a little bit of money to do that.
I didn't turn into a walking time bomb.
Chris, it's an expression. I'm not actually a time bomb. Okay? It just means that things can become very bad if I keep doing certain things, which...
Chris, is this phone here?
And look, everyone's waiting right there in the middle of the city. Alright. 'Twas passing strange to see Crystarium so seemingly desolate, yet it appears all is well. I know he was said to be watching from the shadows, but doesn't it seem wrong to leave without at least telling him itself?
Okay.
Hopefully the others will arrive before long. That's right, we've got the twins.
Just so you know it's here.
Well, when you guys
You can look at it tomorrow.
you've got the twins who have been waiting.
And they're off in their respective areas to do some work there, so... All things considered, it's hardly surprising that Alphanut and Aliza have yet to arrive. But where's the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. And there's the Exarch. Alphanut, it has been too long. I assume your presence here means you've brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika? Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Yulmore has but dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrand to defend them. I am glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Ulmore, What came of your meeting with Valkyrie? Yes, about that. It proved to be... Exart, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower is clearly taking its toll. No doubt you are all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the Warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It's settled then. We reconvene after everyone's had some time to settle in.
Everyone else? You mean?
Okay, so we go back to our hotel room.
Excuse me.
Since we can't mount up in here. And we will... Let me see here. What are my class job? What job levels right now? Alright, and you still need to get Red Mage and Machinist to 70 so I can start doing the role quests. Which I know are apparently important, so... Manager of Suites. Welcome back, miss. Return from the excursion, I take it. Well, your room has been made ready, if you'd care to retire. Yes. Okay. Oh,
Can you perform your manly duty? Thank you.
you're welcome.
お前の体に光が封じられてる。見たところ普通そうだ。
I must stay the course for the others. And what if that changes? What if it overwhelms me? Then I must support. Then I suppose there's not aught to do but the rest. But rest. Well, this is the kind of person that Celeste is.
Mama, そうだ。ここで罪食い討伐を投げ出しても危機は去らないわけだし。 ところで、エメトセルクの言っていたことは、ハイデリンが作り出された存在だって話が、もし本当なら。
It's a good question.
俺たち光の加護を消し者は、ハイデリンのテンパードみたいなものなのか。
That's actually a very good question.
あ、いや、お前も知らないなら今いい。奴の話そのものが、お前たちを揺さぶるための虚言だった可能性もある。正しいかどうかなんて簡単にひっくり返る。楽しかった思い出も削り取りたくなるくらい憎くなる日が来るかもしれない。
It's true.
だからこんな俺はもう誰かを肯定も否定もすべきじゃないと思っていた。スリザーバウのやつらが夜を見て感激していたこと、よかったなって俺も思ったよ。冒険は楽しかったが、それと同じくらい戦った後に送られる誰かの思いが好きだった。 それを思い出した。
Christopher Shizukani.
少しだけだ。
You and me both, Ardbert. Meanwhile, in Garlemald. Oh, good. Oh, boy. It's snowing. Wintertime, huh?
どうだった？兵士連絡は。今のところ戦況に大きな変化はない。何度か小規模な衝突を繰り返しているが、同盟軍も帝国軍も攻めあぐねているようだ。膠着状態か。兵力だけ見れば同盟軍はよく耐えている方だな。まあ、あの粒子戦争を乗り越えた国も加わってるんだ。そうでなければ困るさ。だが戦の長期化は双方の望むところではなかろう。この停滞は嵐の前の静けさともなりうる。帝国が一気に型をつけようとしたならば。
That's true. They've got a lot more forces, a lot more material and other things.
Yikes.
Richard Kim, bottle opener.
黒バラの投入
And yes, the bioweapon.
やはり調査を急ぐべきだろう。侵入の手間じゃ。無論進めている。加えて気がかりな情報をつかんだ。国境地帯ギムリトの戦場から帝国100人隊長が一人姿を消したのだ。
Oh, that's not good.
敵前逃亡かどこかで死体になっているか。どちらにせよ珍しい話ではないだろう。
Captured then.
確かに姿を消したままであればな。だが最近になってそやつがこの程度で目撃されたとなれば話は別だ。敵前逃亡ならば帝都に戻るような真似はすまい。死んでいたならば死体が戻ったということになる。おお、つい最近聞いた話じゃないか。
Oh man, no, I do not need another friggin'. Okay.
現在ゼノスを語っていると思われるアシエン・エリディブス。同様にいずれかのアシエンが100人隊長の体を得たか、あるいはまだ我らの知らぬ駒が盤上に置かれている。
This does not bode well.
この件についても引き続き追わせている。我らも行くとしよう。なるほど。随分とつまらぬ戦になりかけているな。
Oh, this guy again. Okay.
父上のいや、この体では赤の他人か。情の一つもわかんのはそれゆえとしておこう。
Excuse me? And that voice. Man, no. I thought I had.
そうだ。俺を俺と乗せるのは今やあの女のみ。我が時消え者。我が友。
Hey, Cressons. I thought he.
I thought we erased him from existence.
That's one way of putting it, Chris. Yes.
Destroyed him?
Chris, Moi, okay?
Don't be so
Killed him
bloodthirsty.
forever?
Just wanted him out of my life.
ここで爪を遂げたであろうな。貴様が道を開こうとするなら、俺もまた。宿命をひざまずかせようぞ。
I don't want him on my side having the fight. Oh man, gosh darn it.
Yes, you have no choice,
Chris, we don't know yet.
I guess.
Chris, if somehow you've seen spoilers for this and you spoilers for me, Chris, you're grounded for a month.
How would you have seen spoilers?
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, he would have had to have like done this on purpose somehow and gotten help, which means the person who helped him would also be grounded for a month.
Okay, Kristoff, you not my mama. Second off, why would I do that?
I didn't mean you. I meant like
Uh-huh.
Ken or someone actually.
Uh-huh.
They're the ones who play it, who are finished with it. So
You're just throwing out accusations left and right, buddy.
I don't seriously think he's trying to. Fine, open your own bottles from now on.
I'm just guessing.
Christopher, I don't need that kind of guessing, okay? Crescent says it's him.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
Uncle Crescent is joking, Chris. Okay? Alright, so there's our next bit of XP. Uh-oh.
Really creepy.
Bad news, huh?
That's creepy.
Yes, it is, Chris. I suspect that you might be awake. It's scary to imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. Commotion? An entire host of sin eaters appears to be advancing on the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. I'm the main character. No, I can't do that. Yes, I thought you might feel that way. I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are not under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The Exedra tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. Okay, or Secure. Alright, so these are those are the role quests, so... that's my Christopher? Shizukani ne? Let's go ahead and... Actually, I want to see the sky, so let's go teleport there. Alright. Normal sky. Hop, hop.
Oh,
Here we go. Few townsfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Celesta! Hey, little sister. I've only just returned from Arang, yet I find the Crystarium moments from being beset by sin eaters? Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. Brother, tell me you have some idea why this is happening. Tell me you have some idea why this is happening. I may, But for the moment, we'll need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. The Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier on the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he's able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Would be better than 1? Very well. I'll take the ones to the south. Wait, you don't know what they look like, kid. Alright, there she goes. Actually, I'll deal with the northern apparatus then. Will you head into the western two? There are scouts on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetherite Plaza. And I nod yes, because the
I
game
hope she's seen one.
gives me no choice.
I hope little sister seen one.
We will find out, Christopher, okay? So let's go ahead and...
No, suddenly.
Where are we? Let's go ahead and... I'm going to use the Aetherite network to teleport there instead. Alright. We're downstairs, so up we go. Do. And I think over that way. Alright. So we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna guess. Okay, yeah. That's the spoke right there. Alright. Let's go sprint our way. The music definitely sounds very ominous. Despite having very little idea as to how it functions, it appears that you have activated the device successfully. I was gonna say, no one told us how to turn these silly things on, so...
Whoa, look at them.
Alright. Just in case we get attacked or something, I'll have Iron Will ready to go. Not that I need to tank anything right now.
Yeah, but still, I know time here. The other way. Why let's do each other conveniently.
Alright, let's go ahead and run again. Wrong game. Now we're getting an animated sequence here. That's probably not a good sign. Laser shield.
Invisible laser.
Oh, there we go. I like how surprised and shocked she looked. She's like, oh my gosh. And then, not on my watch, look on her face there. I like it. Gosh darn it, I'm the warrior of light and darkness. Now, are they going to go Zot against the wall? Yes, they are. Well, not Zot. They're going to run into the wall. They're not being killed by it, though.
Jesus. Oh.
よし、防壁の展開は成功したようだ。
ひとまず街中の安全が確保ね。次はどうするの？
What do we do next?
レイクランド各所では ライナたち衛兵団を中心として住み食いとの戦闘が始まっているんだ。すでにサンクレットたちも戦線に加わっている。私たちも合流して住み食いを追い払おう。
Alright, let's Alright, so now we're gonna head off to... Wow, I think Alphanod is the next point to deal with here. Hey, Alize. What's with your brother? If Alphanod is opting to act first and speak later, I don't doubt the urgency of our situation. Let's go. We ought to join the vanguard as soon as possible. If the number of eaters we saw just saw as an indication, we'll be facing a formidable host. Ah, yep, level sync time. Alright, here we go. Ah! I like that they can make Sin Eater monsters pretty much just by changing their pigments to all white. And stony. This is... Chris? Please? No food at that desk. You know the rules. What lovely weather. Just what we needed. It seems the battle's already begun in earnest. Make haste. Alright, let's do this. Crystarium forces are engaging the Sin Eaters at various locations across Lakeland. Assist them in defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. Ah, modern definitions of words. Alright, let's see if I can mount up here, if I have to run everywhere. Because this is not a small area. I have to run everywhere. Oh, okay, that's... Meanwhile, now we are in... feels like we're in, Dynasty Warriors. Alright, let's do this. Hey, you guys want to fight me, not him. Forgiven innocence. Oh, sorry, forgiven ignorance. I'm not allowed to even attack certain ones. Interesting. Alright, come on. Oh, here comes some more. Excuse me. Pardon me. Alright, now where is she? Alright. attack me, giant bear thing. Can't fight these.
That's one. Oh, back one. One back one.
Goodness, excuse me. Dang it. Alright, now where to? Alright, surprise bad guys. Hello, a lot of them. Right. The imperative. I'm gonna guess this is our boy Thancred.
Yep. Great.
Oh, there they are. Good. Forgiven conceit, forgiven disobedience. All right. Too late? Don't say that. What the hell? These leaders are too organized. They cannot be really acting by instinct. Nope. I suggest fake Baron von Harkonnen is behind this. It is as we feared. But our task is as it ever was. Turn the tide. hitting the wrong target. Moving the seats. Alright, it's them.
食べろ
Kita, can you see? 寝る時間だよ. Okay, this is a lot of guys. What the heck? Oh shoot. I had the key combination take me to the window by accident, so I was stuck. A lot of damage here. Go for the one. Forgotten heresy, hypocrisy, forgiven venery.
私にだってこれくらいはこれが研究の成果だ
Alright there, Lucius. Oh, wait, seriously? You're still not gone yet? Dang it. Grief, how many more of these guys do we have to fight?
Key札を使わせてもらうこの力を君に
頼りにしてるわよ。
星の力をあなたに
Alright, what are we gonna do, kid? Do it. Alright. Whew. Nice job, kid. There are indeed a lot. Uh-oh. Good going, kid.
So. Ah!
Oh, that's not good. Oh, jeez. Okay.
頑張れ。もう少しの辛抱だからな。さっき援軍が来たって誰かが言ってた。だからもう大丈夫だ。おい、逃げろ。闇の戦士が来て夜も取り戻したんだ。俺たちこれからだろ。なあ。
Oh man, that one looks different too. Come on, come on. Oh, that's heartbreaking. God, that just kills me. Oh no. Okay, that's that's fine. It seems we've given them back, for the time being at least. The wounded have been collected and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. The dead as well, of course. Those whose bodies remain, anyway. Okay. Kisa, Nidajikan dayo, okay? Put dinner away and then go to bed, okay? Put the rest of dinner away. Are you eating my pizza now, too? Okay. I mean, if you are, that's fine. Just let me know so I don't go expecting to find it tomorrow, alright?
Is he eating all the pizza?
He's not eating mine. He's
Okay.
eating the rest of his, though.
Good lord.
You should... No, Chris. You shouldn't eat too late at night. You'll make your stomach... You'll upset your stomach, okay?
Go brush your teeth, kid.
Hamigaki jikan da yo, Chris. And,
I still haven't finished my pizza.
alright. Let's actually put this... I guess over here. Leave it back in the middle, I guess, then. Elise is contemplating all that must yet be done in the wake of battle. Christopher, it doesn't matter, alright? The others are helping to treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over after what we've been through. Gosh, no, I am. But if you could see to a few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lina is about somewhere, so you might also consider asking her if there are any other outstanding areas of need. We'll talk later. I wonder if she's even going to want me in any mood to talk at all, honestly. Considering what happened.
She might have gone kaboom! Is it?
Christopher, that's not... Bear it just a moment longer. Dying guard, that's... man. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as if to reach for you, but he lacks the strength to raise his hand. Yes, Christopher, he's dying. That's what happens, unfortunately, in war, is people die. That's why war is horrible.
Yeah.
Right, I can fly here, I forgot about that. Anguished guard.
No, Tawa.
Thank you, but it's too late. One of them, he got me. If I turn, please, please kill me. I beg you. I'm so sorry. There's the last person. Trembling guard. He's hiding out here by himself. Dude, it's okay. Christopher? She's like, shh. It's alright, okay? Don't touch me! I killed her. I killed her! She was one of them, I know, but oh man. Maybe I deserve this. But she...
A girlfriend?
Maybe, or just a friend, Christopher. Doesn't matter. And... the captain is sitting here. That's probably not a good sign.
大きな戦いでしたから、多少の怪我は致し方ありません。こうして命があるのですから平気です。あなたには皆を代表して感謝を。その活躍がなければ間違いなく被害がさらに深刻でした。衛兵団についてはすぐに立て直しを図ります。また襲撃があっても持ちこたえられるよう一層の強化に努めましょう。
More than Avatar.
それでは失礼します。
Leg.
Oh, that's not good. Christopher? Bed. Please do not make me stop the stream because you will not go to bed.
Frank, it's late. And you've been up extra because stream. Where'd you go? Fine. Finish up your drink.
You can watch the video later, Chris. You know I always put the record videos up, okay? Here's your Kindle right here. So you can read before we go to sleep, okay?
Mom asked me to watch my teeth again.
Yes.
Well, you just ate a bunch of pizza, so yes.
No, that's not my pizza.
She's...
Mom, I don't know why I spent some more pizza for breakfast.
A trick. Christopher? 5. Alright folks, I have to turn off the stream because my son will not go brush his teeth and go to bed, so... On the one hand, I can't blame him for wanting to see this. On the other hand, it's bedtime. And I need a moment just because this is seeing her like that that hit me a little harder than I thought it was going to actually, so... Tenbatsuka. Heaven's punishment, huh? Divine retribution, as it were, yeah. He didn't go.
To what?
Manabe. He said because he didn't have his thing. I guess we have it here.
No, just wow.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I am very much looking forward to beating the crap out of this dude. Not that dude, but all three. See, that's interesting. Not the Sin Eaters. My Sin Eaters.
Christopher Kim. Even if you don't have the money for it, you still have to go to
Alright. No, they didn't leave something there for me to go fly after and shoot at. Okay. Lina is gazing solemnly upward, and it is not difficult to guess what occupies her mind. Yeah, well. Balthi's ship is already gone. How flattering they came all this way just to give us a little speech. I apologize for my earlier outburst. Rest assured that I have no intention of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties. Especially not now. There's nothing to apologize for, kid. I think we're all feeling the same way. If I may, could I ask that you seek out Thancred and Ophelia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and I would feel better knowing that they are well looked after. Thancred, in particular, sustained quite an injury from that Sin Eater. I would not be surprised if you were in Spagyurt still. Please, give them my thanks. Alright, let me go find my friends. They're in the Crystarium? Really? Well then. I think I'm gonna fly there, however, because I can. And I want a little time to kind of talk some stuff out in my... Because we look at... Here's Lakeland. We still have this one whole giant area here we have not been to yet. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what's... Question mark, question mark, question mark, the good stuff. Yeah, so... Ready for Honor 1. I know he's probably one of the last bosses for the main MSQ and all, though I really want to beat the crap out of him now. If he ends up being a dungeon boss or something like that, I will very much look forward to soloing him on my character just because I can. There we go, the Crystarium. Yeah, I bet. Like, man. I don't want to make myself sound like a maniac, but I'm very good at hating things. So, now the question is, are they up or down? They are possibly just outside, actually. Oh, yeah. Spagyrix. I guess that means, like, the surgeon or something like that. Hey, Thancred. You here for me? Sorry to put you through all the trouble. I'm fine, really. You know, Josh, I actually thought in some ways think so, because well, no, I don't know, better. Maybe about the same, I guess, then. But for different reasons. The Eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Minfilia. She's not taking it well. Can I ask you to speak with her? My attempts to reach out to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Hortorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Chesamil, but just talk to her, will you? Alright. There she is over there, so go this way and then through. Yeah, but he's pseudo bedridden, so you know. That is not a way I can go. There's a crystal over here.
You know, shark tails are pretty damn strong. A shark could probably chew one of those. I don't know why it would want to.
That should be Thancred's family status, I think, more than his
There's a reason shark cages are made out of steel.
relationship status there, but okay. Alright, so man, how do I get to this place? Invisible walls, invisible walls. Yep, invisible walls, okay. There we go. Thud. So we can't. This is a. I'm assuming we can't go this way. Oh, we can! Oh shit! It's one way to get down there. 2.5 scions. Oh god, that's awful. Get somehow appropriate. Minfilia appears to be lost in thought. Perhaps a gentle poke will get her attention. Sin, sin, sin. Eep, she says. Oh, Celessa, what are you doing here? Thancred. It's my fault, you know. I jumped to the chance to help Lena, but I was careless. And now? It's my fault. Are you sure? I've brought nothing but troubles thus far. And what if it's worse next time? All I do is make mistakes, put others in danger. I'm sure that he'll resent me for being this weak. Maybe he already does. He does not. But you're right. I can still help. If only by seeing these herbs safely to Chesamil. There are only 2 left on the list, but I'll need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I would hate to delay any longer than I already have. You're looking for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant. Quote, in an unmistakably medicinal way. End quote, I was told. We only need 2 sprigs or so. Once you've got them, you can bring them directly to Chesamil. Whoever gets there first can explain the other will be back shortly. Thank you. I appreciate the help. Verdant herb, huh? This plant has soft leaves and smells strongly medicinal. This one does too. Ta-da! Alright, let's head out. Didn't realize that was actually a hole there, but okay.
Yeah, but really correct song that I didn't have it to watch. Now, he had the same guess, but I was way too fast for him.
Man, this place likes making you run around. So we need to go out and around. Okay. I asked someone who looked like they knew what they were doing, and they pointed me towards the herb I was looking for right away. I hope you didn't have as much trouble with yours. I see you got roped into helping. Some things never change, eh? I think it's less mood and more just painkiller, honestly. Minfilia told me that you'd be bringing the rest. Elven Dill. Dill, huh? Marvelous. With this... Nice. I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients' faces make plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose, though with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win. I promise you that. You know, one thing I've always appreciated is that when they put the camera on my character, she has to look up at most people because she's shorter than most people. I do appreciate that they actually bothered with that. It seems that I owe you an apology for dragging you to get another battlefield when you just come up from the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. With Spagurix in good working order, the Christerman's people will be well cared for. Excuse me. More lie ahead, of course. Battles only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone. But that's a matter to discuss with the Exarch. You know the Exarch? We do. Was there something you needed? I need you to tell him something. For me. Yeah, well. And I think playing I keep saying Mithra. Mikote is short enough for me. My dearest friend, you see. He was there in the battlefield with me. But only the one of us here to speak of it. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what Valkyrie said is true. If our losses were just deserts. Or just deserts. Oops. And we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the world. But I believe in the world. I keep saying that. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness. In the Crystal Exarch. I don't think what they've done is wrong. And I don't think we're wrong to fight with them either. My friend, he smiled in the end. Just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I just want to tell the Exarch, don't give up. Don't give in. Please. We'll tell him. You have my word. Really looking forward to beating the crap out of Valkyrie. To sending him to another dimension. To the shadow dimension with him. Titan bronze headgear coffer. If you're ready, why not go on ahead to the ocular? You can keep the Exarch company while I fetch Alphanaud. Don't worry, I mean to borrow the swiftest emerald I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? Okay. Off we go. Yeah, well, I'm okay with just shield bashing him until he's a bit of paste. Alright. Do you have business with the Crystal Exarch? Just say the word. I don't know why I always read that. It's the same thing every time. Hey, buddy. CRP, huh? Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroes on the battlefield precede you, though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have to thank you for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would that they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. No, it's not your fault. It's that bastard Valkyrie. He needs to pay for this. One of our soldiers said that? Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the loss, I will not lose myself to grief. And even should regret be my constant companion, I will follow the path that I have chosen to its end. And if I were to confess my any doubts I might harbor, no one need ever know? No, I believe you have enough burdens without my adding to them. Nevertheless, thank you. No, I made it the offer.
みんなよく揃ってくれた。まずこたびの罪食いによる襲撃についてだが、
Hey, look, he looks tired.
なんだ、遅刻現金なら最初からちゃんと呼べ。
We couldn't find you, dude.
こたびの襲撃だが、あなた方には本当に助けられた。この町を預かる者として感謝に絶えない。しかし少なくない被害が出てしまった。クリスタリウムはとっくに私たちの家でもあるが、何か手伝えることがあれば遠慮なく言ってほしい。
Exactly.
ありがとう。その言葉だけでも何がどれだけ励まされることか。バウスリーはこれを天罰と言った。しかし本能のまま襲撃を行う罪食いが意図的に罰を与えに来たとは考えにくい。ましてやレイクランドはすでに光が現れた場所。大罪食いならばともかく下級の者は避けたがるはずだ。
He can control them somehow.
ならば意志なき罪食いに死死を与えたものがあったと考えるべきでしょう。くしくも自身で名乗り上げていた通り、それが可能なのは世界にただ一人、ドン・バウスリー、その人です。ああ、ゆえにクリスタリウムはここで屈するわけにはいかない。それこそ彼の思うツボなのだから。
座りなさい、クリス。寝なさい。おやすみ。
そうだ、バウスリーといえばいろいろ前に呼ばれた件もどうだったの？
Sweetie, how would it ended well? Seriously.
残念ながら実りのある話し合いにはならなかった。
No.
収穫がなかったわけではない。
Trying to convince the leader of the bad guys that, you know, we should stop fighting. Yeah.
どうやら微量に類する術を使うようだな。それによって私を傀儡にしようという魂胆で承知したらしい。君も見ただろう。ユールモアにおける異常なまでのバウスリー賛美を。
Of course.
あれら全てが虚構とは言い切れないが、市民たちにも精神支配が及んでいる可能性は高い。私は幻影を用いることで回避したが、今後彼と直接対峙することになれば厄介だ。
これじゃどうも大罪食い捜査か一緒に進んでたもん。
I said DuckTales!
すまないよ。良い方
Whoa!
法
I said DuckTales.
Can I please close the door?
Sing DuckTales tomorrow.
私もいくつかの遺跡を巡ってみたけれど成果なし。だから手を変えて聞き込みに重点を置いてみたのよ。ズバリって情報はなかったんだけど、あるオルド族がアムアライン西部に広がるハイポートなら隠れるにはもってこうじゃないかって。
Abandoned mine, huh?
広大な行動をあてもなく歩き回ったじゃどれだけ時間がかかることか。だから一旦帰ってきたってわけ。少しずつ情報が集まっているけれど、次の一手を決めるのに足りていないわね。
Pocky, Pocky,
だった
Pocky,
ら
Pocky, Pocky, Pocky.
光を司るのは光の猫ならば住んでる場所が感じ取れたりしないんでしょうか。
That's true. That
私
makes
みたいな
sense.
散歩者じゃなくて本物の光の巫女メイフリアならアムアレーヌが光の反乱が止められた場所、そこへ行けば彼女を呼び戻すことが可能。
That looks like a gun and a sword. In one! Two in one. Robin in one.
違いますか、タンクレット。
Slash to himself.
Christopher Shizukani.
Okay. Ow.
いいえ、違わない。違わないはずです。
I guess. Because she says, right, and he says wrong. What's wrong? You're wrong. Wrong to what? I'm not wrong. So it's. I can see why they wrote it that way, though. It flows better in English that way.
どういう意味なのか分かって言っているのか。
ちゃんと分かっています。確かにあなたからは何も聞いてない。あなたは優しいから何も言ってくれなかったけど、私だって何も気づかずについてきたわけじゃない。そんなにもタンクレットに無関心だったわけじゃない。
なるほど。道理で光の巫女の生まれ変わりの始祖は本能だと思った。
And a win.
光の巫女はまだそいつの中で眠っている。すべての力を引き出すには完全な一体化を果たさなければならない。
And she wouldn't want that, but
結果、残ることができるのは本来の光の巫女の人格か、肉体を提供している者の人格か、二つに一つというところだ。
It's so fake.
It was not really, it was more descriptive.
お前には関係ない。ああ、その通り。だがその言い方だと、お前は関係者なの？ 少なくとも自分ではそう思ってるはずだ。だったら、少なくともお前とその娘はきちんと話し合っておくべきだったな。なぜ今の今まで黙っていた？ 何にせよいいじゃないか。その娘の提案はそれなりに可能性があると思うぞ。もろもろ手っ取り早くなるところが非常に高得点だ。次に目指すはアムアレーヌの南端、ハイとナバスアレンで決まりだな。
oh man.
支度をしてくる。町の入り口で再集合。
They are not pulling their punches this time. Not yet. I'll do it probably this weekend. This is the first time I've actually logged into the game since last Tuesday, so. And I don't mean like, I mean like last week's Tuesday on that, so. Fine. Tell me about the Zodiac, you jerk. Alright, Minfilia. I'm sorry to be so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. On the one hand, I want Minfilia back also, but on the other hand, not like this. Where are we going? Just straight ahead, huh? I was gonna guess that the quest to get him is pretty much the same as most of the fun little
Chris.
mini events. Alright, here we go. Sorry for the wait. I'm ready now. Look, no matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger. Strong enough to face my destiny. And I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you're prepared when the time comes. If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take? About that, there's something I'd like to mention. Oh, come on, Alize, what? I saw a Malmorian ship coming in to land over Almoring while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Valtry's forces to Raktika. Meaning that we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. That's fine, I'm level 10 levels higher than them. Right. Now, Nabath the Ring lies in the east southern regions of Amarang, and there are two routes we can take to get there. Oh, cute, I like that. The first one is the east route, which will take us past Mordsuk. The other is the western route, which would require us to pass through the Hills of Amber. Minfilia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes for easier traversal of the Nabath Severance. But we can't use it. If we did, we'd need to cross the Severance from a point nearby the end of Journey's Head. If the Elmorans caught wind of our approach, it very well bring them into contact with the Inn and its patients, and we can be sure their activities would not meet with Valtry's approval. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it would be safer to take the western route. Which brings me to my proposition. While you make for the hills of Amber in the west, I will draw you more attention elsewhere, to an area in the east I know to be uninhabited. That way, you'll have a chance of reaching Nabatharenga unopposed, and without risking civilians. I cannot deny this is a sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task somewhat easier, will they not? I will accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. Aww. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret. Yeah. Well then, we'll leave the work of distracting Valkyrie's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route, and try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it best we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow Fuamara for our journey. I'll leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint. Go Team Physical. Alright, so here we go. Man, oh man. Alright. So we're heading that way. And suddenly my mouse decides to start acting up. And there's snow time again. Oh goodness, excuse me. Alright. There you are. The gate leading to Amaring is just up ahead. And all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by new lands at this point, but way more than the reasons to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Minfilia for me, will you? Alright, so... Galumph. I'm ready, let's go. Alright. Hardy's off so soon, Mr. Stormshield. You barely had time to recover from the battle. Yeah, well, you know. Well, if you're certain, I'm hardly in a position to question you.
進むことで出会いがあり、進むことで別れがある。おそらくそれを知りながら、彼らは足を進めていった。ガリク山の峠道を過ぎると、目的のハイトまで鉱脈を抱いたアンバーヒルが続く。多くの労働者で賑わったその地には、筋師費の営みが名残をとどめているだろう。
Ember Iguana, just right in front of us. Nearby village, okay. This place has been scarred by the flood too. Who can say what lies ahead? But whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel. And I don't plan to take a moment of the time I spend upon it to be for granted. Thancred is gazing with interest at the nearby village. I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing? Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. Yeah, indeed. A lot of map left. Alright. Southeast, huh? Thump. Garrick. Zun Zun. You sell? No. No, you are no merchant. But then why do I know your face? Oh, I remember. You spent Vobert gold. Oh, hey, it's this dude. Okay. Such a coin purse cracking. You are already a legend amongst more traders. You're a traveling merchant, then. Can you tell us anything of this village? Of course, anything for valued customers. This place is Garrick. Before the flood, it was home to many miners. After, not so many. Now, none. So Master Gengen borrowed the village, made it into a trading post. Very convenient location. In which case, you must be familiar with all the local roads, right? Correct? We're on our way to Nabatha Ring ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood ripped the stone and crushed the mine surrounding Nabatha Ring. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remained. Oh no. But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other Mord might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free even, to friends of our best customer. Best customer. Like it. Wonderful. Thank you for your help. And off she goes. Well then, best customer, let's see what information your reputation buys us. You wish to go to Nabatha Ring? There was a way once, a gondola down from the cliffs, but it was built for those who had left something behind that they wished to retrieve. Now there is nothing left, so no one to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt that its rusted wires would bear your weight. You hastily take down a memo regarding the gondola on a spare scrap of parchment. That's one person we've asked. Thank you for the offer of water. It's not a bad idea. Shul. Oh, that is a surprise. Not many bound for Nabatha Ring these days. I do know of a trolley that once went there. It used to travel between all the settlements and mines of the Hills of Amber. It is locked behind a gate, however. I assume that will have kept it from being stolen or damaged, but it also prevents it from being of much use. Scribble. too much meat, not enough vegetables. Sounds good to me. Rock wrigglers, huh? Okay, and that is a chicken. For Nabath Arang, airship is best. Nothing is faster than an airship. The Elmorans have one, I hear. You can ask them to take you. Yeah, about that. Ah, Celesta. I'm afraid I've learned very little views about how to reach Nabath Arang. The Elmoran presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though their army is definitely in Amarang, there have been no signs of Elmorans at all in the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign that Elysia's plan has borne fruit. Did you have any better luck finding us a route forward? So those are our options. Well, what do you think? We can try the gondola. Might die, but eh. Can we get an airship anywhere? Not from Valkyrie, obviously. Gate aside, the trolley seems the most feasible. Let's go for that. It does seem to be the least risky of our options, and I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know more before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps Zunzun can offer some insight. Oh, wait. And suddenly we have a bunch of quests here. The trolley oh my gosh, really? The trolley problem. Oh, valued customers. Were the other bored of help? I know that's not a consistent voice for him, but oh, I'm sorry. Oh, a fashion. They told us of a trolley that runs in Nabath Arang, at least. But am I correct in thinking there was a reason you did not do so yourself when we first asked? Yes. The gate, you see, it is impassable. Before, there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say. But none operate such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Barren Mines. That is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners there from time to time. If anyone knows what happened to the Talos, it would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. We're off to Mount Barren then. Let's hope that someone there will be able to. Someone will be there to answer our questions. Alright. Let's go ahead and mount up and... the northern hills of Ember. Alright, there's a bunch of mine tracks up there. The scale of the track is impressive, I'll give them that. Now we only need to follow it till we come to the mines. That's probably not a place we can go. Up there then, huh? Alright. Well. Guess we'll have to kind of like get up on the tracks themselves then. South to the southwest, huh? Okay. So we're gonna take a mine cart, it looks like, and then probably talk about stuff. All right. That's a gnome. Okay. How do we get up there? Huh. That's how we get up there. Alright. Nope. Too soon. Really? There we go. I forgot how to do the Vista thing. Crap. Not Vista. What is the command? Crap. The command help does not exist. Okay. I thought it was lookout. There we go. Okay. It must have been because I was in combat. I'm in Philia. Where's Tallboy? Huh. Alright, well. Hey, thank Grid. What's up? Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zinzin said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zinzo's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance of the mine proper caught Ranger's eye. Meet us there if you find anything. Ah, that's where he is. Okay. Trolley car. The benches within suggest this must have been a passenger car. Oddly enough, though it's clearly old, it appears to be well maintained. Ha. I see, an iron rail. Flex rust adorned the rails, but they nevertheless appear sturdy enough to bear the trolley without issue. Okay. And there's one more thing to look around at. Probably in this house, if I had to guess. Or not? Really? Alright. Oh, hello. Hello, Zane. And Jezebel. Thank you for the raid. Good evening, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to my stream. I'm Richard Pocky Kim. Welcome to Pocky Tanks for Your Entertainment. Aha, Conspicuous Cup. We're now playing Final Fantasy XIV. This is the Shadowbringers expansion. Spoilers abound here because I'm going through these main story quests. Welcome, Kurando. I also play other games on Sundays, usually console titles. I need to figure a new one out for this coming Sunday, actually. But yeah, I am. Well, welcome everyone. For some of you maybe not new. For those of you who are not new, welcome back. Those of you who are new, welcome. I am a old man with a family, and here in Tokyo. Work in the game industry. I've done things from localization to game design and such, and I love video games. So, oh, hydrate. Shoot. There's a little bit left in here. I am a man with a family.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Yay! Someone finally did that. Yay! I've had that for like a half a year. Thank you, Zane. And it actually works. I was always worried it wasn't going to work properly. But yeah. Thank you for doing that one too. That one is there in case for when I press the wrong button or make the wrong decision in games with multiple paths. So, stretching. Okay, hold on. There we go. It's good that I decided to start doing this, so I can actually see when people redeem stuff. I can't see it on the chat there, unfortunately. But yeah, so for folks who may be new, I speak Japanese, as well as obviously English. If you have questions about Japan, about games, or anything like that, please feel free. English is okay. Nihongo demo okay desu. Korean not so much, unfortunately. And so yeah, if there's don't worry about interrupting. It might take me a second to catch up to the chat or whatever, but I will try to do my best to answer questions and such. I love to help people learn stuff. So, all right, let's look at this conspicuous cup, and then after that I might get myself some more water. I'm out of water here. So, the cup is slightly warm, and a fair amount of tea, steeped over long, the color's an indication, remains within. So there's someone here then. Okay. Interesting. Oh, you don't know. Man, I don't feel like beating you up, Mr. Coyote. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna bother dodging. I'm just gonna. Alright. With my evil-ish looking sword. Alright. Thank you for the follow, Kotokobe. Okay, I'll be right back in 1 second, folks. I'm gonna get myself some water. Pardon the pajama pants, but it is late here. Smart decision. Bring the bottle of water with me. There we go. Alright. Staying hydrated is always important. It's been rather warm here still in Tokyo, so it's been definitely something we've been trying to do our best about. As I spill water all over my kotatsu table too. That's That was good. Alright. Now let's go find our friends. And... I guess I should summon my buddy too. Come on, Miyuki. Just don't aggro anything, would you, kid? Look, that is not a gnome. Oh, for God's sakes. Pardon me a second, folks, while I do the combat portion of the game. Zot. Alright. Oh look, it's probably the Talos, the big thing that we need to fix probably to get the quest going. Hey, Ranger. Ah, Celessa, what hast thou discerned? Well, I have discerned that there's someone still here. I see. Indeed, thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let's refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. There we go. Pantomime, pantomime, pantomime. Ample evidence of recent maintenance, and lukewarm tea besides. The levers were switching tracks like they were in good condition, but I couldn't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to golems of the source. Nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of the mechanisms within, suggest a considerable number were once in operation. Yes, no ordinary person, that's true. Alas, this specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them that might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou wert able to unbar the Prowley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. Why don't they just, like, push them harder or something? We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything in working order? Whoever's maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. So, yeah, let's find out. Let's ask them who that is, shall we? Alright. Celessa, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouses on the northwestern side of the tracks. She sings. While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. No killing. Off we go then. They all go into combat stance. What the heck, guys? No, still going stabby on these folks, people. We are going that direction. Okay. Let's see. So that way, huh? Alright. Come on, birdie. Come on, Miyuki. Let's see who we can find. I don't see any people so far. Aha! Quick! To the quest marker! Suspicious man. Carrying an axe. Wicked White! Where did you come from? No, never mind that. You have no business here, of that I'm sure. Oh, real... Man, I don't want to hurt people. We're trying to save your world, gosh darn it. What are you? Oops. I did not mean to kill him. But he disintegrated. The shield bashing shall continue until morale improves. Yeah, well. Alright. I feel bad for killing these monsters that are so much lower level than I am. La 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 la. Alright. Oh look, we made new friends. Fresh-faced man, well-muscled man. I feel a bit bad for them, she says. They picked the fight, and they knew they were gonna lose. Alright. Good to hear. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Us? We're not the brigands come to take what isn't ours. Do we honestly look like we need to steal? What, some bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look, well... You don't look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're certainly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all this way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. Oh, Thaf, I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost love, joined by her most loyal servants, sworn to follow her unto world's end. On their journey, they met a sorcerer, as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they... Praise her strength of mind, Pimpan, that it doth not strike. Nice. Turn them here somehow. I can only assume you're being intentionally obtuse. But in the unlikely event that's a serious conjecture... No. I suppose I am a bodyguard of a sort, but we have rather larger concerns than fairy tale romances. Though I'd fain hear more of this ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. God, strip me strength. Yeah, Thancred. I'm sympathizing with you here. Long shall thy face bear the print of mine rings. Nice. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabatharang. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best of starts, but if you know anything about how I might get it working again... The trolley? The trolley! You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jarek and Thaf, at your service. Technically, I'm a miner, and he does repair work, but our true passion is the trolley. Jarek and Thaf, why does that sound familiar? We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little need of transport these days. But that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling with the track once again would make heart sore. Mark my words. You'll hear the argument from us. What progress have we made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, is there anything we could do to assist you? We could gather materials or help put pieces together. It's slightly more complicated than that, I'm afraid. If you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. Magnus. I suppose you could speak with him if you'd like. We'll introduce you. Is that the dude I beat up? That's the dude I beat up, probably. Very well. Our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Right. It looks like you'll be following us back to Twine, then. Twine, huh? Dost thou seek your sorcerer's wisdom, young one? Quite fond of fairy tales, huh? A quest for a lost love. Alright, Faffy. To Twine, huh? We're going to leave right now. Though, you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd come up by now. You think he'll be alright? That's... well, I suppose we did force your hand a bit. I'll have a look, just in case. You go ahead, Theft. Alright. It'll be just you lot and me, then. Try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way out of the rail yard. Alright, so we are going... that way. Alright. Oh, Thunder Horse. Today it's Thunder Horse. Thunder Horse. With heavy metal rock theme. Alright. Damn, that's smart. Did he have to thump me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Not to be done about it now, though. I've pointed your overeager companions in the right direction, and they've gone on ahead, so we need to get moving. Normally we talk on top of the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has a much shorter stride, that's more perilous a route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. You know what? I'm gonna take the track. Why? Because I can. Wind Horse. Meanwhile, in the Wild Wild West... Wait a moment. I think I hear something. Well, that's something, alright. Run! Run? Not super worried about it, somehow. Yeah, I think we're okay. Somehow. I mean, it's only, 8 levels higher or lower than us, so you know. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to start looking for. Okay. Oh boy, our buddy is in trouble. Someone should go help him. Oh, right, I probably should help him, huh? Well, in a second. I want to get the... Are you kidding? It's fine. He'll be okay. Those monsters won't attack him until I move into the circle. Hey, look, it's Twine. The Central Hills of Ember. Hills? Hills! Hills. Richard, hills. Alright, attuning to this one. Should only be like 3 or 4 more, I think. 1,041 to the southeast. That's probably down here somewhere then. That'll be a while. Oh look, enemies. Whatever shall we do? Alright, let's go take these guys out. Okay. Hey, Faffy, you okay there? Sorry about that. I'll admit, I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearly to Twine, though, so we should make it without further incident. Good. Last thing I need is for the quest NPC to die. I still love the fact that you effectively hide when you stop moving in the snowman. Still not exactly sure when I got this mount, honestly, but oh well. Hello. Oh man, come on. There we go. Let me go ahead and tune to this aetherite really fast, so I don't forget. Alright. No, dang it, I don't want to talk to you guys. Just kind of reading their dialogue really fast. Okay, Faff. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the track. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today. But it was still the trolley that brought them here. As you've doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town, back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each hard day in the mines. Now there is no trolley, nor much work to be had in the mines, for that matter. The only residents that remain are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go. Or so they say. That should give you some indication of what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much beyond that. Well, that's encouraging. But I don't see we have much choice. Let's go meet the man. Excuse me. He's our boss out of fashion. And he's drunk. How they're getting alcohol out here, I'm kind of curious, but oh well. Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Or the four of you? Wicked White, if you're gonna bother me, at least have the damn courtesy to stand still. Methinks this one is deep in his cups. These are my guests, Magnus. We ran into me over at the mines. They're looking for a way to reach Nabatharang, so they came to ask about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Nabatharang. Not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabatharang. I must. Bah! So you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. The place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. The thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nabatharang. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. No. I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. We'll speak outside. Outside? Suddenly Richard's got a lisp. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak. And he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. Oh, there's another thing over there. Turbulent sea of thought, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magnus has no intention of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents? They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything. Alright. Off to talk to NPCs. Thancred, art thou truly content to stand witness to fate's course and take no part? This isn't a matter of fate, Oranger. It's about choice. And I've had years to decide where I stand. Minfilia has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay silent, to protect her, teach her, and stand by her. That, at least, I can do for her. So be it. Come, let us make our own inquiries. Alright. But first... Whew. Barely made it. Yay! More XP. Gemstone trader. You can now trade with Halden. Not sure what I would buy. Oh, that's right. These are the. Right. Okay. I would kind of need the currency to buy anything, so. Oh, there you are. You'll be pleased to know I got our friend back home with no trouble, and he's just fine. He's just a bit shaking up still, is all. And you? What did Magnus have to say? I did have a faint hope that your need might prompt him to action where our interest is not. But I suppose that was foolish of me. I am sorry that we couldn't be of help, though. I could at least show you the trolley car we have here, if you'd like. You could give it a stroke or two. It has some very smooth wood. That's okay. You mean you say you're not giving up? Even though that Magnus is... Magnus? I don't see much point in your being stubborn about it, though perhaps stubbornness is exactly what the situation calls for. Can't forge iron without an anvil, after all. I can't imagine that anything you will try will work. But if you're certain, you can help me make preparations in the event that he does. To that end, take this toolbox. We're going to inspect the rails. I'll have a look around the tracks to see if anything that's in need of repair. You bring the tools, and be ready to hand them to me whenever I stop to work. Okay. Goodness, excuse me. What am I going to go about it? Where are... Oh, here's the trolley. Choo-choo. Chugga 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 no choo-choo. This spot looks like it needs a bit of work. Can you bring the tool for me? You open the box, revealing the proud array of lovingly maintained tools within. Brilliant! Now if you could hand me what I need as I work, that would be a help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose for one matter. We can't have that. I'll need to tighten it. A mid-sized wrench. A ragged cloth. Cute. And a saw. Thank you. This one will do nicely. Now give me one moment, and... There. I don't see any problems here. So let's continue along the track. Thunder Horse again. Alright, so there is part 2. Okay. Oh. Lantern post, okay. Oh. Right, I forgot this guy gotta do that manually every time. You're quite handy to have around it, you know? And if by some miracle the night returns, if it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. Anyhow, a bit of this post seems to have been splintered. Whether its lamp is to be lit or not, we want one of these slow pieces of wood jabbing the next person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. A rough file. Even this out. That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any of the problems, so we can move along now. Unless you'd like taking the view of the tracks from here for a bit longer? It's breathtaking, I know. I closed my eyes for a second and didn't mean to, and I think I pressed the option by accident. Well, mining has always been the primary vocation of folks in the hills of Amber, you see. But after a certain point, they had dug up everything that could easily be reached and carried back my mind power alone. That was when the Navath Empire took upon the idea of the Talos, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Navath brought the Mistel engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills. And when you know it, the mining industry picked right up again. Twine itself sprung up around this time, as a matter of fact. It was named after the entwining of tales, a fruitful cooperation between the native Ronso and the newly come Mystel. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mystel left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks from Daedalus Stoneworks, took off for Ilmore, and now no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. But there's no use in lamenting what can't be changed. And there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nests in the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them when they do. The creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited to confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nests you may find for me? I'll keep an eye on things from here. Right. Okay. Time for some combat. There's one down. There's another nest. And there's 3 total, huh? There it is. Okay. Almost midnight here, so I think I'll play until about midnight or something, right, folks? We got back into the rhythm of sorts, so. Alright, that's number 3. Alright. Now we head back to if I fall off the tracks here. Oh cute, I can't actually fall off the tracks. That's interesting. Oops. Oh dang it, he would be up there, wouldn't he? Gosh darn it. Alright, no, Mudman. Go away. Or Mud Hands, whatever you call in Dragon Quest. We promised we didn't borrow liberally from that game for this one. Okay, I've totally gone the wrong way. Somehow. See if I can go back and get back on the tracks at the city and then go all the way back to Dude. I think that might be the end of it for me tonight. I'm starting to doze off here, which would be bad if I, like, you know, was able to go off a cliff like you can in World of Warcraft. Thankfully I can't. It's still kind of annoying. Okay, so up there. Alright, here we go. Okay, there he is. In return for your help, I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing to get it started again, though. As I said, the only people who knew how to operate the house are long gone. When they left, the life began to bleed out of the town. The trolley's tracks rusted, and its car fell into disrepair. Now, I was born in Twine, raised there. My first word was trolley, damn it. And those were the worst years of my life. But then, about 7 years passed, Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is a real proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if it hadn't been for his son. As you're well aware, Ring is hardly the safest place, and Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its dangers. It didn't help in the end. The sooner years we got the boy. Isn't that always the way? The child had always said someday he wanted to see Magnus's trolley running again, so in his memory, they returned to Twine. Started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars. And it was going well for a time. Wicked white vultures? Are they back for revenge? Never mind, I don't want to find out. Alright, so back we go. I should probably mount up. Yeah, it's a little bit early, but I think I'll stop after we finish this quest off. Alright. There you are, jerk. Jerk. Nice work out there. And now you know the story of the trolley. Won't do you much good without the Talos, though. If there was even a single one that still functioned, things might be different, but, well, here we are. Alright, folks, thank you for joining me tonight. Hope you had a good time watching. Thanks to the Magical Literature Club for the raid earlier. Appreciate that. Everyone who's new still watching, thank you again for staying and watching. I'll be back on Sunday at 10 a.m. Japan time, which is 9 p.m. Saturday Eastern Standard Time, and so on and so forth. Playing something on the Switch probably. For everyone who's just come tonight just to watch in general, again, always appreciate your viewing. And I think that's it for now. So have a good night, everyone, and I will talk to you either in 2 days or next week. Good night, folks. Game to be determined. I'm not sure what I'm playing yet on that. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. Just need some time to get there, so. Alright, good night, folks.